What is up, guys? Sneaky Mode here. This is the pilot slash premiere or whatever of a new series I have in mind called the Where the Endermen Are. Now, the idea behind this series, this is kind of 50-50. You may love the idea or you may hate the idea, but I'm gonna talk you through it right now. So there's a couple of guys on YouTube, not together. You know, there's a few separate people doing this kind of thing where what they've done is they've generated a world and then they play Minecraft sort of like in a nomadic type fashion. You know, they're always on the move, they never stop in one area for too long. Maybe they'll just stay overnight, gather some resources, kind of heal up and all that good stuff, then they move on. And to further develop on that, some people are doing that thing while trying to walk all the way to the Farlands or the Enderlands or however you want to call them in Minecraft. Basically, if you're not familiar with what they are, the idea is that if you get to the quote-unquote edge of the map in Minecraft, which is a long way away, by the time you get there, things will start getting really weird. You know, the world generation turns really kind of crazy and it doesn't make any sense, and all this different stuff happens. And I thought, well, that's a cool concept. Could I pull it off myself? Could I, you know, do I have that kind of commitment? So part of me thinks yes, I can definitely do that, but the other part of me thinks that you guys might not be too interested in it, because literally each 20-minute episode is going to be me walking around in one direction. Obviously I'm going to stop from time to time, explore some caves, explore some mines, try and find a stronghold, make some tools, you know, I'm going to do all the typical Minecraft stuff, but the spin on it is that I have to stay on the move. I can't settle down in one area for 20 episodes and then decide it's time to move. I need to be on the move constantly. So that's kind of where it's like 50-50 for me just now. It's like you could either watch me, you know, walk to the end of the map and see what happens on the way, or you could literally be just watching me talk for 20 minutes while walking. Now, I know a lot of people actually put my videos on, then go to another tab or go and do something and they just listen to the commentary. That is completely fine, and this is probably your perfect thing, because it's going to be mostly I'm going to have to make sure the commentary is going to be entertaining at least, or something like that. I'm not really sure, so maybe I'll pick topics, you know, not something as kind of serious as serious talk, but just, you know, just random topics I could discuss. Now let me just double check where the sun is here, because I'm going to be heading. I want to make sure I know where I'm walking constantly. I think I'm going to walk towards the sunrise, so the sun's going to set over there, you can see it heading in that direction, so I'm going to be heading over here. So let me just quickly craft this. Again, this is a pilot, so this is going to be, if you're not familiar with what a pilot is, basically if a company make a TV series and they want to pitch it to a distributor, you know, Fox Network or FX or AMC or ABC or CBS or all these different, you know, American, I'm just saying American ones because more people are likely going to, what am I doing? More people are going to be familiar with the American distributors and things like that. So if you want to pitch a TV series idea to some company, if you want to get it on TV, you make a pilot, which is just a basic episode, you know, not basic, wow, I'm completely losing my words. Let me start again. It's basically the first episode of the series, as a kind of pitch to the company. You know, this is what we want to do. Do you think it's worth it? So I'm making this in order to see if you think it's going to be worth watching. If it's not, then wait. I just realised I didn't even make what I wanted to make there. So if this isn't going to be worth your time, let me know. This is not something like I'm really desperate to do. This is just an idea so that I can get more Minecraft content out there without having to constantly work on the world of Minecraft, because that's like a whole other thing I don't want to discuss. But I'm just saying, I don't want the world of Minecraft to be my only dedicated Minecraft series, so I'm trying to come up with something new. I have one more idea for another series. If this one doesn't work out, then I'm fresh out of ideas as far as that's concerned. So you're going to have to let me know if this is worth your time. Now, personally, I don't think that many people are going to be interested in it because of what it is. You know, it's going to be a lot of this. It's going to be a lot of walking, jumping around. You just do general things. So that's the idea behind that. And I'm sorry about these graphical issues. This is something to do with 1.9. I'm not really sure what the problem is. So let me just turn my fog down so we can stop that from happening just now. The other idea I have for a series is just playing on hardcore mode, really. Now, I don't want to talk too much about it, because if this is going to be the better series, then I don't want to start putting ideas in your head for a hardcore mode series. That's only if this one doesn't, turn out too well. So hardcore mode basically entails playing, and if I die, I lose my world, so I have to try my best not to die at all. So I'm hoping I'm going to hit some land soon. As you can see right here, though, the first thing I've done, I've not stopped to make a base or any kind of starting thing. I'm already on the move, because I don't want to waste the time. If I'm trying to get to the end of the world in any kind of sensible time frame, then I best get moving now, because getting there, even just if you went into creative mode and went into fly mode and just constantly held W in one direction, it's still going to take you a few hours to get there. That's how far away it is. There's something like the distance. If you think of every cube as a meter in terms of distance, then the Minecraft world can be generated up to 8 times the surface length of Earth, if that makes sense. Like if you measured Earth from one point all the way around and then to the same point, then it would turn out 1/8 of the size of the Minecraft world. It's pretty ridiculous to think of, but if you remember, the Minecraft world is completely based on chunk generation, so it doesn't create the entire world in one go. It will create it as you explore it. That's why you get lag when you move around. It's not because it's trying to work on this massive single file world. What it's doing is generating new parts of that world real time. This is generating as we go on. Unfortunately, I seem to have immediately hit an ocean biome, so we could be sailing for a good few minutes. So I think we've already been sailing for maybe 2 or 3 minutes now. But speak of the devil, there's some land there. It looks like we may... Yeah, I doubt we're actually going to hit any land. One of the other issues I face with doing this particular series is on my current computer, my PC, my rig, it's not the most powerful machine, so trying to generate this much world, if I'm going to be constantly walking into newly generated world, then there's going to be some frame rate issues from time to time, which is something I can't really fix until I get my new rig in October. Maybe around trying to think when I'm going to get it. If I get paid around between the 8th and the 15th, I'll probably get my new PC somewhere after the 20th of October, which is not too far. That's 3 weeks away. That's excellent. So it means in 3 weeks time, this is going to become a much easier process in general. Just everything, all my gaming stuff is going to become a much easier process. But right now, this was probably a bad time to start this, because there's going to be some lag, but hopefully there shouldn't be too much. If I keep the fog low, and if I just don't move too fast, if I start moving way too fast for the world to catch up, then I'm going to get issues. But if I just move at a decent pace, I should be fine. Also, what I may do is install the timber mod. Now I'm going to... Oh, I just crashed my boat. Oops. I'm going to install the timber mod, which basically means if I hit the bottom... I've explained this multiple times now in Minecraft videos, but if I hit the base of a tree, the very bottom block, as soon as I hit that, it's going to drop every block above every log. It just makes it a tiny bit easier to get trees, but that might also make it a bit cheap and easy. So I don't know. I'll decide when the time comes to decide. But right now, I'm going to collect a few more pieces of wood. I really need to make a bed. So this is the other issue I face with this kind of series. If I die, I'm going to go all the way back to spawn unless I can make a bed. So I think that's going to be our first objective, is to find 3 sheep. Or 1 sheep if I had shears. But of course, because we're at the beginning of the world, it's unlikely I'm going to get shears that early on. So what I need to do right now is find a couple of sheep, and I may have found one. I actually think I found 2. There's one down there as well. There's one. Oh, perfect. Speaking of the devil, considering or assuming sheep are devils. And finally, the third thing I want to actually just mention is the whole point of this series is to find Endermen. So if I ever find an Enderman, I think I'm going to take him on in any situation, just drop everything and take on the Enderman. So that means I really need to get some tools, some appropriate weaponry and things like that. Take on every Enderman we find. So let me just double check where the sun is. I should probably get a compass as well, just so that I've got a kind of reference. Now with the fog this low, I can't actually see the sun, so let me... Okay, where's the sun? Where's the sun at? Look at that tree, just... There we go, there's the sun, so this is the direction I'm heading in. Wait, why? Is this just an island? Oh god. This can't be good. Oh wait! No, I'm heading towards the sunrise, of course, I just completely forgot. So this is where we're going. See, the moon is now rising. So what I need to do... I'm screwed if I spot an Enderman right now. Because... I'm not equipped to fight one. So I need to dig in here. So this is the thing, a lot of my little bases are going to be just made of dirt because it's so easy to get dirt. So easy to just dig out a hole and, you know, use it as a base. So that's going to be probably the majority of my hideouts, my hidey holes, whatever you want to call them. So let me just block off this entrance. I should really get some torches as well. I need to find coal. So this will be our new spawn point, that's what I was going to say. Being the fact that I'm constantly on the move means that anytime I die I'm going to be sent back, so I'm going to have to make sure I always set a new spawn point from time to time. I completely skipped the night time there just to save any potential Enderman sightings because I'm not ready yet, but yeah, whatever. So we'll eventually get to a point though that I will need to stop maybe for a few episodes at a time in one area just to gather on a few resources, explore a cave or two, like something like right here. There's mushrooms. I actually have 4 of those and 3 of these, which means 4, perfect. So now we can make some cups of soup, which will keep us healthy if we ever need it. And also I see a pig over there. Let's jump this. I think there's a couple here, so we might as well gather on food right now. And I'm not fussed how kind of far in each direction relevant to the sun, as long as I'm heading towards the sun in some way. You know, I could be 300, 400 blocks in that over there and I could still head towards the sun. It doesn't make a difference where I am adjacent to the sun, but as long as I'm heading towards it. Let's take out this pig. He's like going to bounce back and forward there. So where's my workbench? I am going to make some soup. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Oh no, I need to make 4 of these guys. I think you actually get 4. So that's perfect. Now we've got a bunch of soup. Wonder if there's like a specific order, or if it's just... Yeah, it's any. Mushroom stew. So that's going to be good for hunger. I could also grab things like seeds. Let me just grab this before I lose it and forget. And I'm going to keep these in my inventory so that I don't accidentally use them right now. Let's put this here. So if I grab seeds, this can be, you know, when I get to a point where I have to settle down for just a short while, because there will be times where I need to do that, where I just it doesn't make sense, or it's going to be too difficult or dangerous to head out constantly. So I will stop, but I won't make fully fledged bases or anything. You know, it'll be dirt huts, really basic stuff, and I'm going to have to be really picky with what materials I carry with me. But we've got 6 seeds. Okay. So I've got that. So the sun is over here. Oh. Get some lag here. Yep. Apparently Minecraft has run out of memory. So I'm going to be back in just a second while I try and fix this thing. Okay, we're back. Thankfully Minecraft saves before it crashes, which is kind of a cool feature. You know, the fact that the game stops and says, let's save before we ruin this guy's day or whatever. Whoa, you went flying, sorry buddy, but I'm going to have to kill you. You dropped absolutely nothing. So if I make some wheat, we could actually use this. Oh, that's actually perfect. If I use wheat to breed some pigs or breed some cows, we're going to get so much steak or pork from it, which means we'll be always... So that'll be a good time. That'll be a perfect time to... Sorry about that noise in the background, by the way. It's someone running around with a vacuum cleaner. Anyway, once we get to the point where we have to kind of settle down temporarily, we can make up a small pig or cow farm with wheat, get them breeding, and get as much food as we need for the road, because now food is also stackable. And I'm going to stop this recording while that noise is going on. Okay. So yeah, oh, look, we've got a little cave here. I'm just going to see if I can spot any coal. I'm not going to spend too much time exploring caves right now. I'm not equipped to do so. Oh, in fact, I should collect some cobblestone. So let's do that. Now, what I mentioned a couple of minutes ago that I could have done a hardcore mode as well, but the problem with doing that, or I was thinking I could combine the both ideas, you know, do hardcore mode and walk to the far lands, but it would be way too much of a challenge. Like it would become less of a challenge and more of just constantly hiding and fear that I may die. And when I'm trying not to die so that I don't have to keep resetting my spawn and all that, it just makes more sense to not combine both ideas. But no, there's no but. That's why I haven't combined the ideas. I was just going to explain why that is. So how much coal do I have? 18. Let me think. I'll grab a few more. I think it's something like 21. Oh, there's iron, and I'm definitely going to have to make a stone pick now, because the more valuable resources we can find, the better. Really, that's what I want to have on me a lot of the time. So let me throw this down for a sec and make a stone pick, which we'll use. I'll use my stone pick solely for ores right now, so that I'm not wasting on materials. Got a whole lot of these. I also need to make a furnace now that I think about it, to actually smelt this stuff, but I still need coal. So until I find coal, there's really no point. We can just click this back up just now. Okay. Let's just climb out of here. Find that sun again. So the sun's actually setting over there, so was that? Yeah, I thought I was heading the wrong direction there for some reason. Let me just double check. I can't remember if I got my my workbench or not. Let's collect this. I see a cow over there, which is going to be good for hopefully getting a lot of meat. I think the pigs sometimes don't drop anything at all, whereas I think cows are more likely to just drop at least something, which is always good. There you go, 2 pieces of meat. That's a good example. Usually they can drop, like, I think up to 4. Oh, is that a creeper? Oh, it's just a pig. Usually yeah, there you go. They drop a lot of stuff. Whatever. I wasn't really going on to see anything important there. Don't know why I want to collect the flowers, but I do have 6 of those, so I'll collect 6 of these. Keep it even. One more, and we'll head off again. Which is, God, I can't remember this is why I really should focus on getting a compass. If I can kind of make a reference point to, if I like find out what direction my compass needs to be pointing in order to find my way. God, okay, we've run out of that. So I'm going to have to stop at some point to make a stone sword, or maybe I should wait to make a iron sword. I could throw together a furnace right now quite easily, but like I said, I need to find that coal, and we've hit some stone here, so hopefully we'll find some soon. I'll leave these like, oh, there we go, there's one piece. Let me just block this off. Actually, it looks like there's a lot under there, so I'm gonna do this, and actually, no, didn't mean to do that. Oops. Let's collect. Oh, use my stone pick for this. In the interest of time. There's some clay. I don't really know if I need clay right now, to be honest. There isn't much use for it. It's just, it doesn't seem as important to anyone anymore. I mean, it's a decent building material if you want it. If you want your building to look like a brick house or something, but as far as I'm concerned, yeah, it's not something I need. Just double check something here. Any more coal hidden behind there? Nope. Okay, so we can head out now. This actually looks like I've never seen like an area made Oh, no hiccup there. Never seen an area made completely of stone, like some kind of stone hill. I wonder if that's intentional or if this just happens to be a kind of little blip in the generating system. I'm not going to question it, it's kind of cool. Unfortunately we can't stop here, so it's going to collect on this coal. It'd be good at some point to maybe leave torches, a torch path. What the hell's that sun? The sun's setting there. So there's more coal here. I'm going to collect this and set up a little small base, I guess. And let's just do this here, I guess. Anyway, we're coming up to the end of this episode. They're going to be 20 minutes a pop, same as World of Minecraft. There's not going to be any special length episodes with this one. Chances are this may not even become a thing. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoy this. If you are interested in this as a series, then be sure to let me know in the comments, you know, or you can leave a like. I mean, if there's enough likes, then that kind of just signifies as well that you're liking the idea, the concept, and all that good stuff, and that lets me know. So otherwise guys, my name is Sneakymode, and I will see you next time.